Hey guys, this is Eliza and welcome back to a new reading vlog. So it is actually nearly midnight on the 5th day of NEWTs and Beat the Bingo. Had a mind blank then. So I didn't update today because I was busy, and then this afternoon, well tonight more, I started listening to my audiobook again and I got really into it and I finished it tonight. I read 297 minutes tonight because I was just like invested in the story and I needed to know what happened next. And I'm also kind of pissed off because this is a standalone and this ends on a cliffhanger. Hey guys, so I'm talking about Dare You to Lie by Amber Lynn something or other right now. I do mention the name in a minute, but I say in here that it's a standalone and it's not actually a standalone. I realized afterwards, because when you go on Goodreads, usually it says the name of the book and then the name of the series, and no series was showing up. But then when you actually went into the book, then the series showed up. So there is a sequel. It's coming out next month, I think. So just wanted to clarify that. There is actually a sequel to Dare You to Lie. Did I even mention what it was? Dare You to Lie by Amber Lynn. I'm not sure how to pronounce that last name. So yeah, I finished that one today. I read 297 minutes of that tonight. And I've just finished filling in my bullet journal and stuff, and I'm about to head to bed. I'm also currently reading, but I didn't read any of it today, The Sword of Summer by Rick Riordan, and this is the first book in the Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard series. And I am on page 120 of that one. I didn't read any of this today, as I said. I was just like into that audiobook. But I will definitely be picking this one up tomorrow. So yeah, it is nearly midnight. I'm gonna head to bed, and it is cold. I need to head to bed. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, so it is day 7 of Beat the Bingo and NEWTs, and I didn't update yesterday, but yesterday I got a little bit of reading done. I read some more of The Sword of Summer by Rick Riordan, and I'm now on page 234 of that one. I also started Solitaire by Alice Oseman. Did I mention that I finished Dare You to Lie? I think I mentioned that. If I didn't, I finished Dare You to Lie. See, I started Solitaire. I've only read like 6%, so I'm not really enough into it to really even know what's going on yet. So can't really give an opinion of that one just yet. So today I have a few things I want to do. First off is I want to film a video because I need to film my fantasy journey-a-thon TBR, so that'll be main priority. I need to film that and edit that one because I need that one to go up before the 10th, which is when the journey-a-thon starts. So that'll be main priority. Lunchtime I have to go deliver Meals on Wheels, but that'll only take like half an hour, and then I will come home, continue doing whatever I need to do. I need to send out the information for the what's it called? I'm like kind of not with it today. I'm forgetting what things are called. I don't know what I'm doing. The Book Nerds Book Exchange, I need to send out the information for the pairs for that one. I also need to write a blog post because I'm trying to get back into blogging and being more consistent, because lately, like for probably since like January, I haven't been blogging consistently. I've been kind of in a bit of a blogging slump, if you could call it that. But I need to get back into it, so I want to write a blog post today. I'm trying to aim to have 2 up a week. Sunday is Tag Sunday, so I do reading tags and or book related tags, and then I need to do another random video on Wednesday, and then reviews when they need to be done. And also today I want to finish The Sword of Summer, so I'm like this much through. I think I'm at halfway, I think, but I want to get this one finished today because I have other books I need to read and this one's taking me too long. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Someone's upset that I took the mouse off him. He caught a mouse outside and I made him leave it out there. Hey guys, so it is the end of day 7. It's about 11:30 and I'm about to head to bed. So I didn't listen to any of my audiobook today. I just didn't have time because I was editing. I didn't get that video filmed either, but I'll do that tomorrow. But I did read some more of Magnus Chase. What is it? The Sword of Summer. I haven't finished this one yet. That was my goal, but I didn't quite get there. I'm on page 401, so I only have about 100 pages left to go, so I should be able to get that one done in the morning. Right? And I'm not loving this, like, I'm kind of just reading it. That was about the same view I had with the first book in the Percy Jackson series. I was just kind of like, is this it? Like, I don't know. It's not amazing. It's not blowing my mind. Like, it's not horrible. It's not bad. But I'm just like, is this it? Like, why is there so much hype? Like, I'm underwhelmed. So, yeah. I'm going to finish this one, obviously. But I am struggling reading it because I'm just bored. And I'm like, can we get on with it? Like, there is action, but I'm just like, I don't really care. I don't care about the characters. So, I don't care about what they're doing and whether they survive. So, yeah, and that's why I'm kind of struggling getting through this because I get distracted and then, or if I have to go and do something and then come back to reading, I don't want to pick it up. I just sit on my phone because I just don't particularly feel like reading it. So, my first thing I'm going to do tomorrow is get that read, get it out of the road, and then I can start something else because it is slowing me down. Anyways, I am going to head to bed and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow when I have no plans except for filming that video, so I can just read, hopefully, as long as no one interrupts me. Hey guys, so it's about 2 o'clock on Thursday, day 8. Is that the date? Yes, day 8. And I've just got some parcels in the mail. I have already opened them, and I have 2 graphic novels and 2 non-graphic novels, basically. So firstly, I have ReadAThons by Eliza Eames. I have read this one and I wanted to buy a copy of it because I read it on audiobook, didn't own it, and really enjoyed it. And I like this edition. I haven't bought I Was Born for This, which is another one I read by her and really enjoyed, but I don't particularly like the cover that's available for that one. So I haven't bought it, but I thought I'd buy this one while it was a decent price on Booktopia and it was the edition I like. So I got this one. Then I got 3 books that I want to read this month. So first is Wilder Girls by Rory Power. This one has been everywhere. You guys should probably have heard about it by now because everyone has been talking about it. And this cover feels really nice. Like the green bits is like textured and then this is like shiny. It's just really nice feeling cover. This one is super short. It's like just over 300 pages. Everyone has been talking about it. So I decided to jump on that bandwagon. But I think it's about like a group of girls that are stuck on an island or something and they've got to survive. Because down the bottom it says they told us to wait and stay alive. So I'm assuming there's survival involved. And then the first graphic novel is Heartstopper Volume 2 by Eliza Eames. ReadAThons, same author. I read volume 1 last month and really enjoyed it, so I decided to pick this one up, and they're super quick, easy reads, so I think I'm going to try and replace a book somewhere with this one in my TBR for NEWTs and Beat the Bingo, because as it's going right now, I'm not going to get all my physical books read, so I need to step in some audiobooks and some graphic novels, so that's an option. And then this one is already on my TBR, and that is The Woods Volume 1, The Arrow by Michael somebody and James somebody. I'm not even going to try and pronounce those names. This one haven't actually heard much about. There's only one person that I've seen review this, and that is Beck from Becks and Books. I'll leave a link down below. But yeah, she's reviewed this one. I haven't read her review mainly because I don't like reading reviews before I've read a book, but she's like the only one I've heard talk about this, and I don't know. I'm curious. The illustrations look really interesting, and yeah, that's about it. It was on Scribe. That's how I discovered it. So that's the books I got in the mail. This morning I did finish The Sword of Summer by Rick Riordan. Still didn't love this one. It's just kind of underwhelming for me. His writing just makes it so I can't really connect with the characters, and if I don't connect with the characters, I don't really care what happens. Like, it's action-packed, the world is interesting, but I'm just like, I don't feel it. Like, I'm just like, I just don't care. Let's just get it over with. So I finished that one this morning. I haven't read any more of Solitaire. I just haven't had a chance today. Right now, I'm going to go and try and stencil out the words that I need to paint on the bonnet for the sign, and I'll listen to some audiobook then. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys a bit later. Hey guys, so it is about 10:30 on day 8. Yes, day 8. And I'm about to head to bed. I am in the middle of a reading sprint right now, but this session only goes for another half hour. So I'm just going to go sit in bed, read for a little bit more, and then I'll finish up the sprint and go to bed because I am tired. So today, hold on, let me grab a book. So today I read a little bit more of Solitaire by Eliza Eames, and I think I'm about 15% through that one now. I'm not sure what page that's on. I'll calculate it tomorrow. I also picked up Heartstopper Volume 2 by Eliza Eames and finished this one. Again, this is like really quick. I finished it in under an hour. And this one, I can't remember how many pages it is because the page numbers actually continue from Volume 1. So this starts on page 265-ish. So yeah, but I did read that one today. Really enjoyed it. I'm keen for Volume 3. I need to look when Volume 3 is coming out. Because if it's not coming out for ages, I might go online and read it because this did start out online. You can read it at heartstoppercomic.tumblr.com. So if you want to check that one out, I will leave it linked down below. But I think all the volumes are on there. They're just slowly actually releasing them in physical form. So yeah, I did read that. And I also started a ebook. So this is one of the e-arcs that I had. Hold on, let me get the cover up. So I picked up Shadowfrost by Coco May. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I really like this cover. It is really pretty with all the like the colored bits of leaves that are like flying around with the wind and the ice and the fire and everything, which is starting to make sense now that I'm reading it. So far it's really interesting. I'm really curious to see how this is gonna play out. I am only 13% into that one at the moment. I'll continue to read that one tonight for a little bit more. I might even change over to my phone. Oh, I was like looking for my phone. My phone is right there. I might even change over to my phone and read a little bit more as I'm falling asleep. So yeah, I will update my bullet journal and stuff tomorrow. So tomorrow, in the morning, I am driving to Chinchilla because we've got to take one of our cars down to get polished and waxed and tidied up ready for the car show. And one of us would have to be sitting down in Chinchilla all day. So we're both driving down. I'm picking Dad up, bringing him home back to work. And then we're basically doing the same thing the tomorrow afternoon to pick up the car. So tomorrow I'm going to go to Chinchilla. Then I will come home and film my fantasy journey-a-thon TBR, my recent reads, my reviewed recent reads, and start editing those. And I want to start editing this so that way on day 10, when fantasy journey-a-thon starts, I can get straight into reading because all I have to edit is like the last little bit of footage, watch it through, and then get it going. So that is the plan. I'm going to stop talking and go to bed, and I will talk to you guys a bit later. Hey guys, so I just got home from taking the car down to Chinchilla, and last night I got up to 25% of Shadowfrost by Coco May, whatever her name is, his name is. I don't even know who the fuck it is. But yeah, I got up to 25% of that last night before I went to bed. So I need to put that in my bullet journal and my reading tracker and everything yet. And I did read a little bit more this morning when I was waiting for Dad to get home so he could leave. But I also just got some mail. This is from Pan Macmillan Australia, and I'm pretty sure this is unsolicited because I don't remember requesting anything from them, I don't think. So this is The Long Cool by Anne Cleeves, award-winning author of Shetland and Vera, which I know that TV show. What is this? Oh, it's a mystery. Maybe it is up my alley. It looks like contemporary from the general cover. Okay, so this says, introducing Detective Matthew Venn. In North Devon, where the rivers Tor and Torridge converge and run into the sea, Detective Matthew Venn stands outside the church at his father's funeral takes place. The day Matthew turned his back on the strict evangelical community, I don't know what that word means, in which he grew up, he lost his family too. Now he's back not just to mourn his father at a distance, but to take charge of his first major case in the Two Rivers region. a complex place not quite as idyllic as tourists suppose. A body has been found on the beach near to Matthew's new home. A man with a tattoo of an albatross on his neck stabbed to death. Finding the killer in Ven's only focus, and his team's investigation will take him straight back into the community he left behind and the deadly secrets that lurk there. The captivating first novel in a brand new series from Sunday Times bestseller and creator of Vera and Shetland, Anne Cleves. Interesting. So I might actually read this one if it's a mystery. I haven't heard anything about it. I haven't heard anything about this author. Got a fair few books by the look of that one. But I have seen that on TV before. Not that I don't watch TV often, but I have seen those two people together. I remember Vera. I think that's one Mum watches. So, yeah, it might be interesting. At first, I thought it was contemporary based on the cover, but if it's a mystery, might be up my alley. So this one comes out. This is a finished copy, but it comes out 10th of September, 2019. And yeah, publishers in Australia tend to ship final copies rather than actual arcs. In my experience, unless you're like a big influencer, they usually stick with finished copies. So right now I'm going to start editing the footage for this vlog, and then I am going to go and film 2 videos, then come back and edit at least one of those. And then I need to get I need to get Shadow Frost finished today because Fantasy Journey-a-thon starts tomorrow, and I want to have like a clean slate go into it, not currently reading anything. So, and I also need to put a couple coats of paint on that sign. So it's going to be a busy day. I need to get into it, not procrastinate. I also need something to eat because I'm fucking starving because I haven't eaten yet today. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. These freaking two don't like each other, but they're slowly moving towards each other just to piss each other off. Hey guys, so it's the next day, but I just wanted to close out this reading vlog. So for the end of day 9, I read 143 minutes of Solitaire yesterday, and I also read 136 pages of Shadow Frost. So my current stats are 1,392 pages read, 1,571 minutes read, and I have finished 7 books. So yeah, pretty happy with that so far. I wish I was a little bit higher, but we'll work with it. So yeah, that is the end of this reading vlog, and I'll see you guys in the next reading vlog, which will be the daily vlogs for the Fantasy Journey-a-thon. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon.